Basically, right, last year, I kind of like in the darkest time because I lost my father in the beginning of year, and then I broke up with Hong Yun, and when I go into a new job, and also have a bad relationship with my colleagues, I just feel like I just cannot blend with them. I'm the one that left a lot. Then can say it's like every area of my life is falling apart. And that time, Miranda is very kind of her. She offered help. So we had a chit chat and find out some of the things. And during the POA, I would say the biggest challenge at that point of time, right, is my relation with my colleagues. Like I mentioned just now, I always feel like left out. Actually, this is not the first time that I feel that way. Like during my secondary school time, I have my best friend, but then after that, I have a new friend join in, become 3 of us now, threesome, but 2 of them become better and better. Then I'm the one that suddenly like not the friend anymore, that kind, you know. I was like, what? Then we have a god sister. I'm the first one that approached her, and we are very good. Then after that, I introduced her to my sister. Then they have become very friends. I'm the one that being left out again. I was like, why like that? I want to, you know, make friends with people, but somehow I just kind of kick out. Yeah. And during the session with Miranda, she did point out that my fear of getting close with people, when I really going close with people and feel the intimacy, somehow I just stop and back off, and there's like a wall in front of me. Like that time, I feel very weird why I couldn't just bring myself to really talk to my friend. I want to text them, but just I think a lot of things in my head. So when we do the POA on the one-on-one session, through the guidance, I go through the golden lines. There is the image come out. I just go with that image. Previously, this image come out before, but I never care. The image is during my primary 3, I'm going to a contest, the story contest. So in that story contest, my teacher is training me, and I feel like, yes, I'm going to take the number 1, okay? But somehow I just got 2nd place, and I just feel I'm not good enough. And then this teacher is a teacher that I love her so much, and she's the counseling teacher, so I like her very much, and I'm the monitor, so I always very close to her, I feel. But one day, suddenly she just kind of like abandoned our class, and as a monitor, I just tell her, could you please don't go, things like that. But she just go. Yeah. And she don't even bother to really tell us why, or like after that I kind of like I see her, but it's not really so close. Then at that time, I don't know why, but during the POA, I feel the hurt again. I just realized that how hurt I'm that hurt. I never cried that bad before, because the feeling is like, in Chinese is like 我捧着一颗真心给你，你却不屑一顾. I pull my heart out to her, but she don't bother. And I find out my belief at that time, which is I have a swear at that time. I tell myself, no, I won't do that anymore. I wouldn't want to really bring my heart up. It's like Chinese is 热脸贴冷屁股. It's like I use my hot face go and kiss your cold butt, you know? Yeah. So I don't really realize this And maybe this is why I always want to get close with people. I can make friends very easily, but somehow when we're getting closer, it explains why the wall come out. Yeah. So during the POA, I have this big realization, and at the same time got a weird thing come out, which is I suddenly realized I'm the one that I want to be like on top of people. Like the story contest, I want to be number one. I cannot be number two. And I must be the monitor, must be the the head prefect. I got the feeling like I must on top of other to prove I'm good enough. And at the same time, I also want to be good students so that my teacher will be proud of me, although she is not really care. But after I really cried, I don't know cry for how long. I just remember that whole afternoon is my POA, and I didn't realize the time flies so fast. That is the first time I cried for so long and really fully feeling that hurt. Then there is this new thought coming. I would say suddenly after cry until I cannot cry anymore. Then I was like, actually the teacher is just a teacher, and I'm just an ordinary student for her. She got so many students. What made me so special, right? When I realized it, I was like, okay, why would I, need to be so sad about that? And after I realized this, I not attach myself to the feeling anymore. Yeah, and I also feel like actually I don't need to I must be pour my heart out to you, then you also need to pour your heart out to me. Yeah, so after this, somehow the relationship with my colleague become better. We also still do the same thing, but I kind of start to blend into their group. And then my senior, although she always still blackface, but I dare to really go and talk to her, poke her, so funny. So yeah, we are getting better. However, after Chinese New Year, around that time I would say after really realize what do I want, and maybe I have already processed the not good is nothing, I must prove myself thing. So I start to have a clearer mind, as in I do not need to stay in that company, as in because the moment I joined the company, I already feel not really matched to the company culture, the value with my managers, my GM. It's not really aligned with me. However, it's an MNC company. I just feel like, yes, I can do this. I want to prove myself. So I just, tahan there. But after this, I kind of feel like maybe I can just let go of this. I don't need to really suffer there. And I just decided I should leave. And amazingly, I afraid I don't get a job, but somehow I just do the application. I just send out, within 1 week, I got 5 interview invitations. And after that, I got 3 job offer. Yeah. Yes. And now I have been with my new company for 2 weeks. Yeah, and my colleagues there, we have 5 of us, plus 2 interns. All of them is very friendly, and we can just, just first day, we are like friend, It never happened before in that MNC company. And also, if you it's my Instagram friend, maybe you see I have post. I just call my friend. Last time, I don't even I think of them, I miss them, but I just couldn't really make a move to call them or what. But now when I think of them, then I just text them. I say, hey, do you free? Then we just schedule a call. So I have been seeing them and always like very busy at night. I always go to dinner. Yeah. So I feel such a big relief after the POA. Yeah, I couldn't do that with myself because I won't let myself cry for so long. But that day with Miranda, I asked her, I really cried for that. Yeah. So with the process and the realization, now my connection with, I would say my connection with myself and my friends is much deeper. And now I have a more intimate relationship with myself and others. Yeah, that's all my sharing.